Do I like horror? The short answer is yes, but like, what do you mean specifically? Like games, movies? I love all of it. I am a horror fan. Horror's been a big influence on pretty much any story I write or stuff I create. I'm very horror genre influenced. Like, it's hard to describe. For me, horror is like, I've experienced so much dark shit in my life that like when I see horror, even if I like, I'm outside of like jump scares and stuff, like horror concepts and good scary shit, it kind of makes me happy in a way. It's like exciting. It's like not funny, but just like it thrills me. Like I'm like really excited by it. Like I've been reading Stephen King since I was in 7th grade. If that gives you any indicator about how my brain works. Yeah, like, are you a fan of like Ari Aster movies? Because he's like the first person I think of when I think about modern horror. Although I have not watched Beau is Afraid, because to me, Beau is Afraid looks quite masturbatory. It looks quite like there's some demons he needs to exercise or something, or it's like, why do we have to watch this, you know? It's sort of like Mother, the Aronofsky movie. Like, one of the only movies I really wanted to one of the only movies I've ever wanted to walk out on. That was not a good movie. And the James Jean poster couldn't save it either. But you know, again, if we use the example of Stephen King, I think the majority of his protagonists are in situations where they don't think they have agency, but they do. Like at some point they're able to fight through whatever. Like the thing makes it seem like they don't, like they can't get. It all seems like they're powerless, but there's something that they're able to do usually to fight. Because I don't usually like hopeless horror. But you take something like I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream, for instance. In that, they kill themselves as a way to escape Am. So that's like they always had that ability, you know? And I guess it didn't work for the last guy, which is fucking. That's where the horror kicks in, right? Is like the whole thing is horrific, but in the end of that story, it's like knowing that everyone else got away except for him is like, fuck. Now you're eternally some slug. That's crazy.